Here to tell a tale, just a story or two, about all the little things, big things people do. Stories of love, stories of hate, of all the winding roads that led us to this fate. Stories of peace, stories of war, stories of what's to come, what's happening, what came before. Stories from up above, down below, of what we choose to hide, what we choose to show. Out on the surface, down underneath, deep down under the ground with the roots of the trees, branching out wide beyond the limits of time. A story of the sun, of the moon pulling on the tides, and the blood in our veins and our beating hearts. A story of how crazy it is that we all came from the stars. A story of a man and a woman, and everyone between, beyond, and everyone between. She hopped the train and she skipped out of town. She didn't look back, there was no one around except her daddy lying dead on the road. Down by the pines by the old commode. Took the gun, threw it off the bridge. Ripped the bandit and she flipped off the switch. She was young, not dumb, but she was green. Going places that you never seen, no, no. She grew up strong, she was mama little girl. Mama never stuck around to see the world. Moved around with daddy here, there and everywhere. Up north, down south, east, west, Timbuktu. Never had a love, but knew she was a lover. Couldn't handle all the lying, cheating, stealing, living undercover. Always knew there was a fire burning. Under the pain and sorrow, always knew she had a purpose. Ever since that fateful day, she was, ooh, she was gonna take the whole wide world by storm. She pulled into a town called Hilltop, bought a guitar from the local pawn shop. She was 9 non-stop, singing the tunes, dancing in the saloons, under the stars and under the moon. Got her first gig in an open mic, met a guy named Mike. He spiked a drink, tried to take her home that night. She started a fight. Alright, and she knocked Mike out. Before you knew it, she was on the TV, singing her songs with a voice so sweet. It was clear from the get-go she'd be climbing to the top like she always said so. A month later she was on the set of a Hollywood movie, jolly good to see. A girl who came from nothing, making her way in a world chaotic. Come on. Ever since that fateful day, she was ooh, she was gonna take the whole wide world by storm. At the height of success, lying on her back in a California king bed in the outer sunset, San Francisco. She heard a knock at the door. The police saying that you're under arrest for the murder of your daddy and you better confess. Slammed the door in the popo face, ran out the back down the fire escape. Now she hopped the train and she skipped out of town on a one-way ticket anyway, down south, way down into the eye of the storm. Ever since that fateful day, she was ooh, she was gonna take the whole wide world by, whole wide world by, world by, whole wide world by, world by storm. Girl who came from nothing, making her way in a world chaotic. A girl who came from nothing, making her way in a world chaotic. A girl who came from nothing, a girl named Storm. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
24/7, chasing our tails, looking for some leverage in the 23 Enigma. There's always gonna be a catch-22. You can die in the war, but you can't drink booze until the age of 21. And that's when you feel like you're on the sun in the 21st century. Tell me what's our 20? Which of the 19 crimes did you commit by the age of majority? The 17 times now we crossed the line into the 16th tower of a sudden change. Where the odds are marked, they happen in the fortnight. And we better let up. We got 13 floors that we got to get up and get up. In a dozen different houses across the horizon. In the 11th hour, the damage that we're causing magnified by tenfold. We never had 9 lives to live. 8 ball hiding in the hole. 7 o'clock, yes, it's time to roll. I got 666 shoulder chasing me. 5 more trips out and up my sleeve through the 4th dimension. The time is always a charm. Got too many things that I got to give. On this 2-way street takes 2 to tango. We only ever had 1 life to live, 1 life to live. dollar bill, watch the oil spill, presented like a rainbow on the surface of the sea. Oh, look how pretty, all the plastic on the beach, the plastic in the ocean, in the shallows, in the deep. Hello, hello, dollar bill, watch the oil spill, presented like a rainbow on the surface of the sea. Oh, look how pretty, all the plastic on the beach, the plastic in the ocean, in the shallows, in the deep. In the shallows and the deep. In the shallows and the deep. Oh, hello, hello, dollar bill, watch the oil spill, presented like a rainbow on the surface of the sea. Oh, look how pretty, all the plastic on the beach, the plastic in the ocean, in the shallows, in the deep. The shallows and the deep. The shallows and the deep. Shallows and the deep. The shallows and the deep. In the shallows and the deep. In the shallows and the deep.